One thing I have promised myself in this channel, that as so long as you're a subscriber, so long as you're a regular viewer in this channel, you will always make exceeding progress. People that sees you will know that something different has started happening in your life, because every information that you needed in order to survive and excel beyond all limitations, I will be releasing to you by God's grace. In this video, I want to tell you certain nuggets, important actions and important steps that you need to be taking, and the behavior and habits that you need to put up, and the ones you need to avoid in order to be extremely successful. That if you wish to be rich and they succeed, if you must stand out, this attitude you must put it up, because every action and inaction you actually perform in this world, believe me, they have both physical and spiritual consequences. And because spiritual rules the physical, you need to be very, very careful of what you do, so that you will not miss your blessings, so that you will not use your hand and cause your own downfall. So follow me to the end of this video. You will actually discover these nuggets I'm talking about. Welcome once again to Jenny Action TV. In this particular channel, I treat three important variables, which are actually health, safety, and spirituality. Believe me, when you can master and know these three very well, there is no limit to your achievement. If this is the very first time you're landing in my channel, you're highly welcome. Please do well to hit the red subscribe button and the bell notification, so that you will always get new uploads as soon as I upload them. Without wasting that, let's get straight to the video of today. Number one is this: please avoid revealing your plans to anyone. If you have a plan that you actually want to execute, you have a new business, you have a new job that is coming on board, an interview to attend, and so on and so forth, and it has not matured. Even if you are a woman that just married, you got pregnant newly, don't even tell your own mother. You have to kind of keep it secret. Even the Bible recorded that when immediately Joseph found out that Mary is pregnant, they hid it until appointed time. Some things are to be revealed at the appointed time. Reason is because a lot of people are carrying different types of energies. You might be doing spiritual work, cleansing yourself of negativity, and no power will be able to stop you. But once you release that information to third party, that person may not be wicked or bad to do anything, but the spirits following that person, the forces following that person, may go out of the way to frustrate it. And this is why you need to keep your plans very, very secret. Another thing is, if you actually want to be a leader in this life, especially in terms of man, you actually want to contest the elections and win, please always, immediately you wake up, make sure that it's your right leg that you step down first. Anytime you begin to step down your left leg from the bed, or you stand up first with your left leg, it will be difficult for you to lead. Even if you are working in an organization and it reaches to a point where you'll be promoted to begin to head that organization, something will happen and they will remove it from you, and it will now go to another person. It has serious spiritual consequences. I'm going to do video also about consequences of how you lie down and effects it have on you, both spiritual and physical. Again, is don't ever lend or borrow money on a Wednesday. Once you do that, that money may not be useful to you, and it may never come back if you have lended it, because the person that will borrow it will also have problem with it. Told you that there are guardian angels that guide every day, and as far as finance is concerned, Wednesday finance is not considered. Another thing is, stop sweeping your house twice a day. Choose the routine, the time you want to sweep it. If it is in the morning, best. If it is in the evening, best, but only sweep once. Sweeping house twice a day, spiritually, it means that you are removing the treasures in that home out of your house, and that might be exactly why money doesn't stay in the hand of some people, because when they make that money, then spiritually they will now create a loophole that make that money to start flying away. And one of the loophole may be because you are sweeping your house, even you are sweeping your shop twice. Just one is enough. Again, never you do general cleanup in your house on a Thursday. You can actually just report that this one that something special event is happening, you want to do special cleanup. Never you try it on a Thursday. You can do it any other day of the week, but not on a Thursday. Doing it also means spiritually you are removing treasures that is in your house out, and it will cause you financial loss, cause you leaking pocket, cause money not to stay in your house, cause disappointment, cause failure. So don't do it. Another one is that never you use saliva to count money. Using saliva to count money is also going to cause financial loss, because it's a sin against the spirit behind money. Believe me, money is a spirit, and the spirit that control money is actually mammon. There is a way you welcome that spirit, and there is a way you also a kind of abuse it. It will not work for you, because when purpose is not defined, abuse is inevitable. It is considered an abuse to finance. When you are using your saliva to count money, it causes financial loss. Instead, get water like the bank people do, and be using water if you have a lot of bundle of money to count, and with that you will be making enough money that will stay in your hand. Another one is this: never you wash hand in the plate that you are eating with. That is, you finish eating food, you wash hand inside that plate, like saying after all it is still going to be washed anyway. When you do it, you have activated loss of finances. You will be making money and the finances will be losing. That is what it does spiritually. Again, don't eat from the pot that is already cooked in fire. These are natural laws that even makes some spiritual work not to work for you. You can't be working against money and you are making works for money to come. It will not work like that, because a kingdom that is fighting against itself will not actually stand. So don't ever eat food from the pot that you cooked on fire, or you carry the plate that you're supposed to be eating with, as after all, let me warm it, you place it on fire. Once fire have hit it, it is no longer going to be a plate for eating food. You turn it to a pot. Otherwise, you will also be causing disappointment, a kind of loss to yourself, and the failure, and so on and so forth. These are some of the actions that is keeping us backward. One is this: please always change the salt in your house every Friday. You can buy on a Thursday. I've made video on that. Go through my video to get more details. You can buy on a Thursday. Friday morning, you carry the salt that is already in your house. Make sure it's not in any plastic thing. I told you to always keep salt inside a bottle, and the cover should not also be plastic. Otherwise, spiritually, it is a meeting sickness to your family instead of circulating good thing. So when you put it in a bottle and it is close to the window, there is a way it attracts money to you. So what you will do is always pour it in a kind of bowl, and pour water inside it and throw it away where it will touch sand, and then you'll be seeing heavens. In other words, when you are throwing it, pray that the universe will absorb it and return it to you as money, and then replace with a new one. So and when you are replacing with that new one, if you're a Christian, read Psalm 1:1 to use it to pray, saying that as I'm replacing it, I am refilling the health of this family, the wealth of this family, connection, new business, new contracts, everything that you want. You'll be saying it as it is new salt, that so shall that new salt, new things come to you. And then make it a habit on that Friday to drop salt some 4 corners of your house, like the 4 edges of each of the room in your house, so that it will absorb all the negativity in that house, and then sweep it the next day. Another one is this: never you envy anybody. When you are envying somebody, the time you should have invested thinking of ideas that will make you grow and become better, you are busy gossiping, ganging up against somebody because of success. That thing angers your guardian angel. Your guardian angel will begin to turn his back against you, and you will never get to that level that person has gotten to. Instead of doing that, come close to that person, be friendly to that person. You can get one secret or the other, and the grace that person have will also begin to be influencing you in order to go to the level the person is. Another thing is that never you shake hand. Everything about you is summarized in your palm. One of these days I will bring out time to explain what the lines of your palm mean and how it changes as you do spiritual work and as you make progresses in your life, because even the lines in your hands actually means a lot. Now there is a force in your hands, because every energy coming to you end up to your palm and be your barefoot. That's why most of the times we say stand barefooted while praying, so that you have direct contact with the nature. So now when you begin to shake hand, Any day that somebody is born, the spirit of that person is tied to that day. Let's assume you are born on Monday, your spirit is tied to Monday. Now, that day you have upper hand. There is a extraordinary force helping you that day. So when you shake hand on that day, you are the one actually collecting treasure. But when you shake hand with another people on another day, you may lose something because it may be also their birthday. And some people are bad. You don't know the type of charms and invocation they have done in their body, and you go to shake hand, you contact negative energies. For this reason, don't shake hand. But if you must shake it at all, shake the day you were born and shake people that are greater than you. When you are doing it, you are contacting their grace. But if you are checking people that are less than you, you will start going down to become at their level. So that is one thing. Again, never you hate money or talk against money. You see somebody that is rich out of jealousy, then you know whether he has done shams and how did he even make this money, and then do you know whether he slept with that oga to give him that money. It doesn't concern you. Remove your eyes from there. Just pray that God will give you. Money is a spirit. Take it or leave it. The spirit of money is mammon. When you begin to talk against money, it will never come to you. You will see the person you are talking about still busy rising. You will be where you are, and you can't be doing spiritual work. I want money, and you are still working against money. It will not come. It will start running away from you. It will be that you are broken spiritually, or you are not even qualified to get money. But whenever you are making positive affirmation about money, I like money, or I want to be a millionaire, you look at yourself in the mirror and say, this woman is a millionaire, this woman will make it, our rub shoulder with higher might, believe me, it's going to come to you. But when you do otherwise, money will run away. Another thing is avoid wastages. Irrespective of what it is, you may be the one that starts borehole in your house and you feel that water is everywhere, you just open it. Or you are paying water bills. After all, I'm paying water rates. I can waste it anytime. Even if I waste it, and they will still give me the same bill, you are wasting it. Spiritually, have activated spirit of waste. Things will begin to happen to you. You may go out, your car will suddenly break down. You start spending unnecessary money because you activated spirit of waste. You should not abuse any natural thing. Please also avoid urinating anyhow on certain leaves. Certain leaves possess powers, and urinating on them is actually, you are like a kind of abusing them. You can't urinate on miracle leaf and still bring it to perform spiritual work for it to work for you. It may not work. And again, urinating on miracle leaf can actually cause a man to become impotent, can actually cause a woman to be infertile. To avoid this, prevention is always better than cure. Just find ordinary sand and urinate on top. Don't urinate on leaves. Again, don't ever have fun in the toilet. When you have fun in the toilet, that's bedroom, the same place you do the cleansing, you still go there to mess it up. There is a place for that. And don't be having fun with anybody you like. Just have your wife or your husband. That is why you need to marry if you are old enough to get married, and be doing it with your wife. But never you try going to bedroom to do it, because once you are doing it, you are also making a lot of spiritual things not to work for you, because you have broken spiritual law. And again, when you are the one that is blessed in the family, always keep to your responsibility. Look after your loved ones very well, and that will multiply that money. For example, you're a woman, you are now the one that is blessed even more than your husband. You turn your husband to a slave. God that gave you that money knows the reason why He is blessing you. He knows that you are the one that is more accountable, and so on and so forth. And because you are blessed, your husband become a trash, and you forget that he's the head of the family and begin to do however you like. That money may start living. Likewise, man, when you are the one that blessed, and then you start neglecting your responsibility. When you have not had money like that, you don't even know that other women exist. Immediately you have money, you start chasing women from up and down. You now feel that your wife is no longer enough for you. You begin to do some negligence in the family. Believe me, that money will start going down. So if you don't ever want to go down, don't ever try it. Anybody that's always not getting up with the right leg may never lead. There is limit to your achievement. You place spiritual embargo on yourself that there is limit you will not cross. Also, if you're a man, always make sure you wear your trouser with the right leg. Never you wear trouser from the left leg. When you do that, you may never lead. Spiritually, all men are considered great leaders because they are the head of the family. Anywhere you are, you're supposed to be the head. In an organization you are working, you're supposed to work to a level that you are made the head. But some people, you see that immediately it is time for them to be the head, something will happen. They will never get that position. It's because you used to wear your left leg before your right leg. When you are doing it, you are paving way to become great and become leader. And when you contest the election, it will be hard enough for you to win. And again, as a man, before you wear your shade, try to get the collar and lick it and then wear it. Believe me, you are activating greatness for yourself. But when you don't do it, you may be losing some blessings that is due for you. There are lots and lots of them, but actually I don't want to make this video long. So as we go on in this channel, you may be also be getting other ones. Let me not forget this one. Please, if you have used clothes and used shoes, people always do this. Whenever they have overgrown some clothes, the shoes are getting old and they don't need it, they find it difficult to burn it or throw it away because they feel that it's still important to an extent. This is one thing you will not even share with anybody unless you know the level of trust you have on that person, because your image is always printed in anything you are using. Somebody can even use it to do you evil. But if you trust maybe your relations, or maybe, but to me, when spirituality is involved, I don't even have trust on anybody, because anybody is fallible. This world is a mean world. But if you trust, you can actually give it to people. But if you don't trust them, please evacuate it and burn it. The more you are evacuating it, the more new ones are coming. Money is a spirit. For money to come and dwell with you, you want to come to a comfortable place, a place that is nice. Your house is always started. Money may not come. So if you want money to always come to you, make sure that your house is organized. You put it in a place, and again, dress prosperously and act prosperously. Even when you have not said, confess positive. Your mouth matters a lot. If God have created everything you see in this universe with mouth, know that your word of mouth matters a lot. Always confess it. This contract, I have already gotten it. I have money. I am money magnet. Wherever I am going, money is attracted to me. I love money. I like money. When you are making these affirmations, believe me, you will never lack money, because you are inviting the spirit of money to come and dwell with you, to come and be with you, to come and always be in your possession. So with this, I've actually come to the end of this video. If you find it helpful, please give me that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you have not done so, and also hit the red subscribe button so that you get my next video. Please don't forget to share it to everyone. You might also be helping others. God bless you. See your lady Jenny saying bye bye.